So welcome to Dynamic Foundry Group small video section. Today we are going to see a small video on 1S 2S important tool in lean management system. We all know the 5S methodology, and today out of this 5S methodology we are going to see 1 and 2S methodology. It is based on 5 Japanese words starting from S. It is basically a workspace management system. We have converted it into 5 English words for our convenience. It is a methodology for organizing, cleaning, developing, and sustaining a productive and safe work environment. It is nothing but a cultural change. So we have to adopt this cultural change in ourselves. 5S is low cost and high impact tool. Remember, once again, 5S is low cost and high impact tool. So it is very effective and efficient in improving your bottom line. Takes it takes everyone in one environment, thus improve total employee involvement. So involvement of each and every employee, right from your owner to your operator, is required in this methodology, and hence it also improves your total employee involvement in the organization. So it helps you in improving your teamwork as well. So these are the 5S. We are going to see it in a shorter way. That is, first is sort. Sort is nothing but throw away rubbish and unrelated unwanted material. Second, S is set in order, set things in proper place for quick retrieval or to get it as and when required. So set in order and sort, these are the 1 and 2 S which we are going to see in today's small video. Third S is shine, that is clean the workspace. Fourth S is standardization, that is standardize the workspace management or standardize the way of maintaining cleanliness. And fifth one is sustain, that is make it way of your life. That means commitment and discipline. So first 2 S, that is sort and set in order, we are going to see in today's small video. So first S is sorting. Sorting of essential and non-essential things, required or non-required, wanted, unwanted things are to be sorted out. So what is basically sorting? Sorting for all material that is not needed at all. So you have a workspace where you have some material, and the material which you do not need at all, but it is in your premises, you need to remove that material. The material which is not required at all has to be removed, and then it has to be taken to your red tag area or red zone area. Red zone area is the area which is separately prepared to keep this non-required material, and all the non-required material from various processes, various departments, various sections is identified and collected at one specific area, which is called as red zone area. And from that area, other person or other sections can take some material if they want that material which is already rejected or already kept in red zone area by somebody else. So this is how you can use this red zone area. You can see here a tag made for red tag area or red zone area. So what is red tag area or red zone area? It is a standardized card that is used for identification of non-essential material in workspace management. So it is a non-essential material kept at specific area with proper identification. So these are the pictures for red tag area or red zone area. You can see material kept in red tag area with a proper red tag on it with the all the identification or all the details, why it is kept, who has kept it, and etc. So this is another picture you can see for red tag area or red zone area. Then we go to sorting, that is 1S. Second part is needed but not now. The material is required but it is not required right now. For example, we have raincoat or we have umbrella required in our rainy season, but we can't keep it in our hall. Or we have material like blanket or we can say sweaters which are required in the winter season, but will not keep those blanket and sweaters in our regular, we can say, almari. We keep it separately and we take it out as and when required, because we try to reduce the space in our daily almari or daily cupboard, so that we can utilize that cupboard effectively. So this is what needed but not now. Needed but now not now का अर्थ यही है कि आपको वो मटेरियल जो अभी नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन मटेरियल कभी ना कभी हमें लगने वाला है, वो मटेरियल आप अलग जगह पे रख सकते हैं, और जब चाहिए तो वहां से वो मटेरियल आप ले सकते हैं। जैसे कि आपको कुछ मटेरियल चाहिए, आपने स्टोर में रखा है, तो जब भी चाहिए आप स्टोर से ले सकते हैं, लेकिन आपका जो प्रोडक्शन का एरिया है, प्रोडक्शन का वर्क स्पेस है, यू विल नॉट you keep that material in your routine production area, क्योंकि उसमें अगर आप रखेंगे तो you will have a problem of daily production productivity and daily space management. So you have to keep that material separately at or some other space. The third one is needed but not here. मटेरियल चाहिए लेकिन यहाँ पर नहीं चाहिए। जैसे कि वेजिटेबल्स है, जैसे कि ग्रोसरीज है, वी कीप इट इन अ किचन, वी आर नॉट कीपिंग दिस मटेरियल इन आवर हॉल। उसे हम किचन में रखते हैं क्योंकि वहीं पे उसकी जरूरत है। तो जो मटेरियल जहां पर चाहिए वहां पर उसे लेके जाना चाहिए। तो वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस मटेरियल इज रिक्वायर्ड बट नॉट हियर। यू हैव टू identify the area, identify the space for that material, and you have to remove or lift that material to that particular area. Fourth important point in sorting is needed but not in so much of quantity. For example, milk. We are not bringing milk for a month together. We are daily bringing as and when required. So because it is, if you bring it at once, it will get going to be waste. It will not remain in a good condition for a month. So similarly, in a production, whatever material you require, whatever inventory or WIP you require, just bring that material to a production station for your daily work. And other material you keep at other place or in store or in some other place, so that only required material can be moved, can be easily effectively moved, and you can get effective and efficient working environment there. So needed but not in so much of quantity. This is what about sorting. One is, we go to second, that is systematic arrangement, that is set in order. So whatever material you need and identified as required material, you need to keep that material in a systematic way. The arrangement of that material should be systematic. You have to set that material very well in specific order so that you can get that material as and when required immediately without spending any time. So here we are working for save search time. Your search time will be minimized. Your search time will be zero. Place for everything and everything in its place. This is very important. Place for everything and everything in its place. So make a place for every item, and that item should be kept in that place only, so that your search time will get reduced or it will get zero. So place for everything and everything in its place. You can see the tool boards and token boards and shadow boards where the material is kept as per with the identification, so that search time will get reduced. This is another example of 5S. We can see the material is kept properly, systematically in a rack. These are the files, documents are kept systematically, so that search time will be reduced. You can get easily whatever file you want immediately by seeing the name. It's another search free or count free process. You can see the containers having measurement marking, and you can easily find out the minimum stock level, the present stock level, when to add material. All these things you can find it easily. There is search free and count free work environment. You can see here files are kept such that if some file is missing from this area, this line will get broken. So immediately you will understand this file is missing now, and you have to search for that file. It will help you in reducing search time and get proper information. So place for everything and everything is placed. You can see marking is made for keeping the microscope, keeping the uh, UPS, keeping the keyboard, keeping the monitor, and with that, the things will not move from here and there. So if anything is missed out, you can immediately understand that the marking is there, but thing is not there. It means the thing has been missed out from this place. So you can find out that things where it is. You can find out, and you can again bring that things on particular space. So your search time will get reduced, emergencies will not be created, and it will help you in improving your workspace management as well. Basically, 1S 2S is maintained by every housewife in the kitchen as well, so it is very important. You can see the sugar is kept very near to the kitchen trolley, so that immediately she can take that sugar or even salt. So whatever things are required in their daily routine in the kitchen are kept nearer. The things which are not required daily routine are required once in a while are kept on the rack, on top edge. So this kind of things you can find out in your kitchen, followed by your mother, sister, and wives. So you can learn from them how to maintain this 1S to a systematic arrangement, sorting out. You can see in our house also in the festival days, we take out all the material, we sort out the material which is not required is kept separately, material which are required is cleaned, and again it is kept properly in its place. So all these activities we are doing on day-to-day basis, on festival days, and regularly as well in our house. So all these activities are been followed by in Indian culture from long time. So basically, it's an Indian culture which has been adopted by Japanese, and they have put their name on that, and they have made it practiced, and now we are using or we are following the same thing as a 5 years. So we have to understand that it is our culture. We just has to remove the differentiate between what we do at our home and what we do at our office or at working space. We are doing different uh, things at different location. At home we are doing all these things, but we are not doing these things at our organization, at our working space. So now we have to understand the culture that is required as a workspace management, and we have to follow these activities, these 1S 2S activities in our workspace management, in our work environment as well. And we, if you follow this, definitely our work environment will be good, searching time will be less, our wastages will be less, and our efficiency will be there, so we can able to enjoy our work at our workspace management as well. So there is a one small workshop will help you to understand the importance of 1S and 2S. So next slide, I'm showing some numbers. I'm showing some alphabets. You have to count those alphabets in 15 seconds. So your time starts now. Now, it is very difficult to count the alphabets from that old slide. That is this slide, because you can see there are numbers and alphabets are mixed up in the slide. So now what we have to do? Now we will sort out the slide for alphabets and numerics. We will separate numerics which are not required, that is read non-required material, from the alphabets, and you will get this kind of slide. So now alphabets and numerics are separated. So what we have done is one is that is a sorting of required and non-required, that essential and non-essential material from workspace. Now we'll go for the systematic arrangement of alphabets. But at the same time, what we'll do, we will shift those numerics which are not required in the red zone area. So you can see numerics are now shifted to red zone area, which is non-essential or not required material. So now what remain is the alphabets. Now we'll use those alphabets, or you can systematically arrange those alphabets again. So we have now systematically arranged those alphabets in the bunches of 5. And now if I say you within 15 seconds you count it, you can immediately count it that there are bunches of 5 and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunches, that is mean 25 plus 1, that is 26 alphabets in the slide. So answer is 26. So by using this 1s 2s method, you can easily understand the importance of the sorting and systematic arrangement. So this exercise is basically help you to understand the importance of 1s and 2s. Further, we can separate these alphabets later, and this will help you to identify the and separate the stock of each individual letters. For example, a customer asks you order of X or B or C individually. Here, you cannot say how much is your inventory and how much has to be produced to fulfill the customer's requirement. But by separating it or arranging it uh, letter wise, you can easily do it. Now I have done it here. B is 3, C has 4, Z has 4. So these 26 are divided like that. So if customer give an order of Z, that is 6 quantity, we can immediately see here Z, our inventory is 4 numbers. So now we have to go for production of 2 numbers only. So by using this method or this systematic arrangement, you can reduce your inventory and overproduction as well. So to reduce your wastages, this will help you, this 1s2 will help you in reducing your overproduction and inventory control as well. Similarly, if customer wants part B as one number, you can see I have 3 numbers already in the inventory, so I don't have to produce it again. So I will send one number to the customer and 2 numbers again will be lying at my end. So this is how we can use this 1s2s methodology for reducing our inventory, reducing our overproduction, and for better workspace management. So what we'll learn from this exercise: number one, separate unwanted and unwanted material, that is 1s and 1s, that is essential material and non-essential material. Second, remove unwanted material to red zone area, just like we do with the numerics. The unwanted material is removed to red zone area. Number three, arrange the required or wanted material in a systematic manner so that we can get it easily, like we do it with the alphabets A, B. We have separated them and counted so that we can easily get individual quantity of each alphabet, so that we can reduce the inventory, we can plan the production properly, and we can reduce overproduction as well. So this exercise tells us the systematic arrangement of the material helps in improving productivity, also helps in controlling inventory and overproduction. So most importantly, it helps in reducing the surge time. Surge time is got drastically reduced. So important thing is a space for everything and everything in its place. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Thank you.